Hi, welcome to part 3 of the 1975 Dodge Charger SE. In this video I want to talk about the new motor compared to the original matching number motor. This engine has the 596 heads, the 202 valves, it's 9 1/4 compression, it has a Summit cam in it. It now has a 2500 stall converter. So the original engine was only an 8.4 compression, and it had a small Edelbrock cam, a 420 lift. The part number for that cam was 2177. So, but this engine has about 80 to 100 horsepower more at the crank. The original engine was just a low compression engine, so yeah, this is a fresh engine. A better shot of that. There's the brackets and pulleys are power coated. There's the new alternator. There's the Flowtech headers that I mentioned in the first video. I got new ones. I might put those ones on in the spring. So this engine here has a 600 Holley vacuum secondary, so it works. So far it's working perfect on it. So yeah, this engine having more compression and more torque and more cam is much. With the 355s, this car is much faster than what it was. There's a factory fit rad there, it fit perfect. That rad was from Napa. There's a new overflow bottle over there by the battery. I got a new one. So now that we're under the hood here, the firewall in the inner fenders, I want to restore the firewall better. It has a rubberized undercoating from the factory. The inner fenders too. The inner fenders, I just want to, there's a bed liner paint that you can paint over them just to freshen them up. And there's a new brake booster. So far actually this cam and engine, the vacuum is not a problem. It's got good vacuum actually now. The power brakes are working good. That was a new brake booster over there. So now on with the gears. It's a 904 3-speed. It had a 271 gear in it. The rear end is an 8 1/4. I find that the 355s has too much gear for the highway. The 355s were very good for acceleration, but the 271 gear was better on the highway. So after 60 mile an hour, the 271's very good at 70, 80, 90 miles an hour. So this is where I could have put the 321 gear in it, which I think that's the right gear for a 3-speed. So the 321 would rev about 200 or 300 less RPMs. But the 355s for acceleration is very good. So I like to get an overdrive to keep the 355s in it because it needs those gears because it's a heavy car. You hate to take gear out of a car, but that's where the overdrive system is very good. So Gear Vendors has an overdrive system where at 45, 50 miles an hour when the overdrive kicks in, there's a switch with a button that you hook up. So once the overdrive kicks in, it knocks the RPMs down about 750. So it's a little unit that bolts to your tranny. You got to cut the drive shaft back and it bolts underneath your car there. So an overdrive's probably the way to go. So now the overdrive, the 355s work as a 277 gear when the overdrive kicks in. So, but actually now with the overdrive, I could probably go to a 373 gear or a 390 gear. And so for example, now the 390 gear would work as a 320 gear once the overdrive kicks in. So a 390 gear would really make this heavy car accelerate. So I'll see what I'm gonna do. So this was part 3. This motor is on Terry Brighton engines. If you Google that, you'll see this motor on his engine stand. He had it on there when I bought the engine off him. So it's a good motor. It feels like it's got 300 horsepower in it. I'll do a better shot here of it. Yeah, with the new motor and the 355s, this car is much faster than what it was. But I did keep the original engine. You know, these classic cars, matching numbers means a lot. So All right, I might do a part 4 maybe, but it won't be till the springtime. So when I get the overdrive in the spring, yeah, I will do part 4 when I get the overdrive. All right, this is the end of this video. I'll do another video in the spring when I get the overdrive. All right, thanks for watching the video. See you next time.